Well, those who've been getting the abusive emails want it to be made easier for them to report that they've got abusive tweets, and what they want is a sort of button that they can press. At the moment, what they have to do is fill in quite complicated forms, and Twitter has said that they will look at that. But Twitter hasn't really helped itself. A website that's supposed to be all about being open, it has been slow to engage with this, only doing interviews tonight. But they do have a point to make, and that is that there are more than 400 million tweets sent out every day, and it's hard to police all of those. And other people make the point that it's not Twitter itself that's the problem, it's the people making the abusive comments, and you need to deal with the people rather than with Twitter. And the problem is also that when you shut down one person's account, well, they can just go and open another one. And the MP and their campaigner are retweeting some of the abusive tweets, and some people are saying, well, that's just encouraging attention seekers. But what is clear is that the attention is now on Twitter.
All right, Lucy Manning, thank you.
The woman who started getting the death and rape threats on Twitter, journalist and campaigner Criado Perez, was still getting something similar tonight, even after the police arrested a second man for harassment. "You're pathetic. Go kill yourself before I do," the message. Many think it's Twitter that's been pathetic on this, slow to stop the online abuse, so we asked them, could Twitter have handled this better in the UK?
It seems unlikely that the answer would be no. I think that there's always room for improvement, and we definitely took a lot of learnings away from what happened to put some processes in place internally so that folks know what to do. We really have to do a lot more to educate users about the fact that there is a process that they can use to report this to us, and that we will take action. I don't blame users. It's our responsibility.
A second man was arrested today for Twitter harassment. Criado Perez retweeting our news about it, a 25-year-old by Northumbria Police. With MPs like Labour's Stella Creasy also on the receiving end of death and rape threats, MPs now want to question the Twitter bosses about their response.
I think Twitter need to recognise the strength of opinion in this country, which is very amply demonstrated by the thousands of people who've already tweeted and posted messages calling on them to do more. I think they need to see that this is something which people feel very strongly about, and they need to demonstrate their responsibility by acting quickly to deal with it.
Twitter says it's looking to improve the way people can report abuse, but with the police now making arrests and MPs asking questions, it is under pressure to do more.
I'm pleased that the police have now found the second of what I fear is a number of people who have been sending rape and death threats. But that pleasure is only countered by the fact that I'm continuing to receive them, and I know that other women who are campaigning on equalities issues are.
Policing the internet, not easy and not without controversy.
So, Lucy, what does Twitter need to do then to stop this sort of thing happening?